Naruto when you're back.
I don't know what that was at the end.
Born to hand job, baby. No.
Say born to hand job.
That's what I heard as well. Hey, yo.
No.
That was
See what you bring to the pod.
You don't know what's Greece. They don't know.
Born to hand job.
Do you know what I thought?
Born to hand job, baby.
That still sounds sus. Do you know what I thought I was doing? Mark, you know that I hear... Can you finish chewing your food, bro?
Oh, I got excited.
You know that,
Honey monster, man. Bloody hell.
You know that I hear, I hear... That's what I thought they were doing.
Clearly not.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like that O's work wife is K?
No, that's work stupidness. It's kind of, you know that thing 1 and thing 2? Bananas in pajamas, clowns.
Going down the stairs. Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is episode 81 of the Different Strokes podcast with myself, Raw Talk Reese. Who do we have to my left?
Mr. O.
The return of O.
And to his left,
It's me.
Mario.
Hey.
Wario.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Can we get to an intro?
Oh
Can we get to an intro
And
first?
it's me too, Drinkz. Walk one.
Wow. On that note,
We have a special guest in the building.
the rest.
Zen may come on and speak a little bit. She starts being shy, but she's in the building. Oh, how you doing, sir?
Me? I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm doing
sure?
all right. Doing okay. Every day.
Sure.
You take every day as it comes. You know? Doing all right.
Basically, I've been told off by one of my friends. He said I need to start a respect on bald people's names. He happens to be bald too. Shout out Spainy, but yeah, I don't care. Shade will be thrown. K Rambles, how you doing?
I'm not rambling. I'm alright.
Yeah, keep it below like 15 words, McCall. Perfect.
But
There you go.
no, I'm joking. I'm cool. I've got nothing to add.
Brown Rice, what's going on?
Oh yeah.
You know what's scary? Why is your voice so deep, bruv?
Oh yeah.
Manfred.
That is a bit too deep.
Hey,
Man.
Manfred, relax.
Oh yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Cool.
I'm all right.
Gonna cough away your life.
This bitch.
Okay. Has everyone seen this whole Boris thing? He's apparently apologized
Which
for the,
one?
for the party in the park.
He apologized. He
No,
apologized.
I didn't see it.
He said sorry.
Oh, yes.
Does anyone believe him, though?
Wait. Was that the thing when he was like, oh,
explain what he's
I
talking
went,
about, 'cause I didn't
but I
actually
didn't know
see
it
it.
was a party, even though there was drink and crisp and snack and thing.
That's the point. I didn't know it was a party in my own house.
In my house that people from my office sent the invite to.
He apologized yesterday in the House of Commons.
Because I've not been on TV or social media.
All right, so long story less long, Boris finally decided to come out and apologize because they had him by his nutsack. And
on the Christmas party.
yeah, and I think it's more so where people are pissed because people are looking like you're taking the British public for an idiot because you're basically saying there was stuff there, but I didn't partake. There was something that could be deemed a party, but we wouldn't really call it a party.
Was it the Christmas party or was it the one they had pictures of him in?
The one in pictures?
Yes.
Yeah, the
One
one
in
with
the
pictures,
pictures.
pictures in the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest, yeah, I'm not mad.
Yes.
I'm not mad. I live by the fact of, certain people was like, deny, go down with the lie. He apologized.
No one believes in
ultimately-
his apology.
But forget the fact of believing his apology or not, yeah? You can't touch him. Unless
Some
he
people are
wants,
saying he should resign.
yeah, but you can't touch him. If he doesn't want to go down,
So
you
he's
can't
like
do nothing.
Prince Andrew then.
Jacob Rees, brother, relax.
If you
Right,
want to
yeah.
go down, don't do that.
Jacob Rees-Mogg knows he can defend Boris all day long because you can't touch him. Unless he wants to stand down, there's nothing nobody can do. I said it from the jump.
The Conservatives can take him down, obviously.
That won't happen. The only person I feel sorry for are people during the pandemic that weren't allowed to see family members and abided
or
by
whatever, yeah.
abided by the rules. Right, yeah? Like, they're allowed to feel away.
Wasn't it was last year May, wasn't it?
But was allowed outside.
No, that they had their party when restrictions were like
No, it's 2020,
This is
bruv.
First
2020, bro.
First
shit that
lockdown.
long ago.
Yeah, it's 2020.
lockdown.
So
When they
they-
locked down everything.
But it just came out.
Everything.
Everything. have everything.
No, I think it was. When was the mayoral election? 2020. Mayoral election was 2020.
Yes.
Yeah. So when Sean Bailey was trying to go out for Conservative thing, I think it was in and around second lockdown, not first one, second one. So when they gave the one just before Christmas or whatever, that's when I think that took place.
Yeah.
After they've just given near Christmas. So it's when they just given the call of, yeah, we're in lockdown, we can't do anything. Boom, 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 boom. Like I watched something earlier on LBC where Jacob Rees-Mogg is like, people forget that the Prime Minister almost died, but he didn't. So
No, he didn't. And he had COVID, allegedly, but he didn't almost die.
no, but he's old-ish. Everyone's like, he almost died. I said, since the pandemic started, the only thing I've seen of Boris,
He had that Trump COVID where it's like,
bro, Boris has pushed out 2 kids in the pandemic. You can't be that stressed. Well, he hasn't. His partner has, but yeah.
He's participated in creating life.
Boris was getting busy.
You know what I'm saying?
The question you have
Is
to
it
ask,
Boris?
the question you have to ask yourself is, for example, yeah, like I didn't abide by the rules during lockdown because we were recording. I think
Allegedly.
give it F, bruv. They can't sue me, bruv.
I wasn't involved.
Yeah, you. Okay.
wow.
Oh, wow. Is this what
Wow.
you're doing? Okay.
The distance.
You have
The
to. I think
social distance.
the question we have to ask everyone in this room more than anything is: do you feel a way about it? I personally don't care because it doesn't change anything.
No.
No, I don't feel a way about it.
But you know how I feel about the government. I don't trust them anyway. So
Same.
for me, I just laugh
Even
at
when
this.
this all came out, it was very much still, I was obviously not doing things I couldn't do, like go out and about everywhere, but I was still seeing family members and close friends. And yeah, like you keep it within a certain...
Some say that you was the
Feel
carrier
away.
of COVID.
Nah,
Sometimes
feel
I
away.
COVID.
Yeah.
Feel away,
Myself,
no.
that I've
But
had COVID in my life.
it's just
you
another
carried it.
example of one rule
Carry
for
on, she's
them.
patient X. Sorry, okay.
One rule for them, another one for us. As always.
You know,
seems
I think actually, let me add to that. I think the only people that can really be pissed off here are people that weren't allowed to see families and people who tried to keep their businesses open and were fined
Yeah. For
because
doing
of
so.
X, Y's, and Z's. So I think those are the kind of things where you're like, okay.
I can see why people will be pissed though. Some people.
No,
will
the
be
thing is,
pissed.
I can understand. I just won't be pissed because people are gonna be people. It shows you like, okay, cool. People have money and affluence, so they can take the piss. Like, what did I see an article earlier on about what's her name, Kris Jenner? Kris Jenner had to settle a lawsuit between her old security guard, because she groped
She grabbed a
man.
handful.
She groped man.
Oh, she did that shit.
Yeah.
She paid
And
him off,
then-
she did that shit.
No, she groped man.
What, sexually or aggressively?
It makes no difference.
No, I'm just saying. What?
You see how women will find an avenue.
Is there a difference?
No, I'm just wondering, like, in what concept was
Is
this?
there a different way?
If I grab your titty and I don't know, and I work and you work for me, yeah, does it make a difference whether it was sexually,
Do you know what,
sexually or
that came out
aggressively?
so wrong. I never said that it would make a difference, but I just wanted to know, like, was it in an aggressive argument?
makes no-
Or was she did it sexually? And
I'm
How do you
I'm
grope someone in an aggressive argument?
Please show us. Please show
I
us.
can't show the cameras, but when you said groped, I was like, well, does she grope manhood?
ELL.
Or she could have just
L, Mr. O.
Rope his things.
ELL.
Why'd she grope a security guard's
East
team?
London Logic.
She's got a man.
East London Logic.
Oh, stop it! Don't do that.
What the hell?
Do not. What we're not
East
gonna
London-
do.
East London
Okay,
logic,
what we
bro.
are not gonna do.
East London Logic.
You need to
Is
stop.
there?
You need to stop that East London thing.
Let her
The
go.
same way
No,
that guy needs to
saying.
stop the West London thing.
No, he can continue.
No, he can keep going. He can
That's
keep going.
funny.
Let him keep going.
The
Let him
South
keep
thing
going.
he's- the South thing he's got correct.
Y'all better stop it. Okay.
Let me add to it. Yeah, basically what's happened is
Rewind.
no, because you're tapped. You're big tapped. You should have thought before you open your mouth,
Oh,
bro.
because I said,
Was it
sexually
done-
or aggressive. I didn't mean that there was any leeway or anyone was better than the other. It's
Are you
still
sure?
Bad. I just wanted to know.
Why does it make a difference?
Because when
I'm
you
not
get-
security guard. I'm not your man. I'm the security guard.
I'm protecting you.
I just want to know, like, what happened?
I didn't get to finish because you're wondering. Oh, did she grab him because she won? Did she grab him because they were onto something? No.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Did she
Then-
wear something, or was it like actual like?
Why do you think he sued her?
Oh dear. Well, carry on.
Right. Yeah. So basically,
I just want to know the backstory.
she basically made advances at him and he rebuffed her advances and he was fired. Right. Yeah. Which then he later took her to court, but basically put up a legal claim to kind of let people know, like, listen,
This is what happened.
She's the next.
Kris Jenner, the
She
mom,
did that shit.
the momager, tried to sexually harass me. Where obviously it doesn't look great because obviously if you're around the Kardashians, you sign an NDA anyway because you're aware of every surgery,
Yeah.
lip, tuck, and whatever, which she is now settled out of court for
she has.
3 M's. Because ultimately, so even now he can't talk about it. He can't talk about it now.
3 M's for touching my things.
That's light money for them,
Need
though.
an OnlyFans real bad.
No, I'll take the 3 M's.
You need an OnlyFans.
You're a Badina, bruv. You and
Touch my things.
For 3 M's.
That's my thing.
See, and
you and
you
O are
see
nasty.
how-
No, don't do that.
See how it
You
just
made a career
becomes
off of sex
just
books. Don't do that.
disgust- Yeah, but none of it was involved. It was all consensual.
You're telling me you sat there with women you've dated or done things with. You're like, and I remember this girl.
Wait. First of all,
The light,
I never wrote about
The
anyone,
light caress of her backside.
anyone.
but the lightness of characters. If it has me and Mark in one of your books, I guarantee you, there's women in the books that is based off of encounters.
I
Anyone.
thought that, when I was reading, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I was like reading it, and when I read, when everyone does, I'm pretty sure, I literally
Picture it.
Picture
You're a
it.
visual person.
Yes, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. And obviously, the character to the character it's you, and I've got obviously a visualization of the woman, and then I'm just like,
Yeah, that book.
yeah, that
the
shit
book the book that us were in when I'm like, yeah, really tried to sell to people he had a beard. This pussy.
that's the one I'm talking about.
Really tried to sell it. I was like,
That's
okay.
what I'm talking about. And I'm like, oh,
Wasn't me.
It was
This shit
it was all
really
joint up.
Wasn't me. Wow,
Patches,
don't do that.
bruv.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Big
Don't do
patch.
that.
that
Let's be mature.
That's your
again.
new
What was
name,
it?
bro.
Quincy?
Let's
Q?
be mature.
What do you call yourself?
That's your new name.
Quincy
Big
Q?
Patch. Big Patch is your new name, bruv. No, Slim Patch. Slim Patch.
like,
done.
some
I'm
of
good.
the things named in this book are based
Speaking
on
of
real life
sex,
events.
speaking
No,
of sex,
all created.
All your imagination.
I'm that good.
Okay.
okay. Alrighty then.
I'm gonna take you
In between the sheets. Down.
I don't know how it changed.
How you just mash up the
I
flow
don't
like
know.
that?
I
Sex
don't know.
music are you listening
I
to?
don't know. It changed. I don't know.
How you gonna move your hips to
You know who
that?
Kenny reminds me of? You seen
That's
Scary
not
Movie
me.
2?
Scary movie.
You know the beginning of Scary Movie 2?
I'm trying to think. Scary Movie 2. What's this?
It sounds like Party Boys.
Shake
sex
your
music
ass.
From
Watch yourself.
Jackass.
No, we're talking about the beginning of Scary Movie 2.
Oh, I was thinking of one of the Wayans brothers is in it. No, that's
That's what you're talking about.
isn't it?
You don't
Scary
remember the
movies too.
beginning.
Don't
I
worry.
remember
Show
what
me
is
the
it?
beginning part.
Don't worry. Speaking of sex, have you
I'll come back
seen
to
the story with
back to
the
it.
whole IG model and Drake? I didn't believe it.
What do you mean about? Oh, yeah, because I keep seeing the Drake. lyric.
I believe it. 'cause
No,
of the lyric.
I believe
There's a
it.
lyric. There's a lyric, yeah.
That's why they said, oh, now we know. There's another one that says, now we know what a meme, why Drake was laughing in this one. You know that meme when he's driving the car and he's just laughing? He's like,
No, there's a
"Oh."
lyric.
Sorry for everyone listening. What I meant is that literally Drake hooked up with an IG model. I don't know.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
Allegedly. And they consented to having sex.
They had consensual sex.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
You have to say that these days.
No, you have to say this because Mark's grammar is awful, so you have
Yeah.
to say it.
Oh, never mind.
And
Whole list, but then
after
he's still
sex,
struggling.
obviously he went to the bathroom, tied the knot in the
No, he left.
condom.
Apparently he left. He was done. He left.
Now I'm not saying that Drake's puts pepper sauce in the condoms and just shit like that.
No,
No, he
literally
did.
No, but is this
to kill the sperm.
Oh my god!
So basically, he went to the bathroom, tied the knot and everything, and put chili sauce or I don't know pepper sauce or whatever.
Have you not heard the lyric that came out ages ago?
I don't listen to his
No,
music
from
that
Drake.
much.
It's
I
like
do, but not in depth.
I think the
like
lyric
that.
is
Now I'm going to.
bitch is saying I got the sauce, so they claiming Prego. But this was ages ago. So when this now comes out now, that's why I said nah. I believe
So
it.
it amazes
funny,
me
though.
that she, after he left or whatever, she went into the bathroom,
Untied the condom.
untied the condom, and tried to like insert it in
Question:
her.
have you never heard about that thing that got
Oh.
passed
The
in
hotel
America?
one.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
Where the guy has
Yeah.
so about
The guy
a few
has to
years ago,
pay
there was a
child
maid.
support.
A guy had sex with a lady in a hotel room. Boom. Obviously tied a condom, put it in the bin. La la la. A hotel maid, inseminated herself with the condom, and he was a millionaire, and now has to
She
pay
knew.
child support. And now has to pay child support for a child that he didn't consensually have sex with. But it's America, and
What
America.
kind of law system is
It's
that?
America.
That
It's America.
is
But yeah,
all the way up.
So I think she's trying to sue Drake now because their things were burning up.
Yeah, but that's not technically that's not Drake's fault.
No,
It's hers.
Technically, it won't get nowhere. This is
It won't.
I'll be honest.
I don't know how brave do you have to be?
You
It's
just basically
How stupid do you have to
admitted
be?
That you tried to. You basically.
No, but
just
then-
basically admitted.
You know, you have to
your
understand.
stupidness as well.
In America, things like
Only in America.
Things in America, like things like defamation. That's hilarious, by the way. Things like defamation is
Now I'm thinking about Charles Gambino doing.
no, but I mean, things like defamation is very. But I think like defamation is very dangerous. So it can do what it does, and there's the pro side of it for like people who don't want to work, where you kind of get that. I'm a normal Instagram girl. I'm a normal human being. I sell a story to TMZ or to whomever. Right? Yeah, I get a claim. I get like a boost to be able to do X, Y, and Z and do. You know what I'm trying to say? Right? Yeah, it works that way. The Trey Songz thing, for example, where the ex-basketball player comes out and does this, is claiming that she sexually assaulted her through digital penetration and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right, yeah?
You say digital?
Yeah, digital is like your fingers. It's called digital penetration. I watched bare shows about sexual assault and that. Your digits.
Oh.
Digital penetration, yeah.
I heard digital.
Yeah, digital
It is,
penetration.
but then I get it now.
I get it now. You call it foreplay?
It's not foreplay if someone doesn't...
No, I know.
You people are... East London logic. Right, yeah. So then, obviously that coming out. But the thing is, the issue of when these stories come out is, ultimately, you go to the law first. I've never understood. It's not for me to even kind of say like how people come and tell their story. I just think like the negative side of that, when you do have when you do kind of display the defamation of character thing, where you come out and be like, he or she or they did this to me, right? Yeah, and then it goes to court. They bust case, and next thing you know, now there's now a reverse suit on you for defamation of character because you tried to air me out in public.
Because you tried to,
No, this
America, you can sue. You can sue for the sake of suing.
Defamation, yeah, there you go.
Makes no sense.
What did Kanye West say? He likes being sued, yeah, because it lets him know that he's pissing people off or something like that.
It's a scary thing that they had sex, finished, he left,
That's even
then
more
she
scary.
took the thing, mashed up herself, and now she's out selling the story like,
You're missing the point.
this is. But she's painting it like this is
Yeah.
what Drake did.
This is what
to
he did to me.
me.
No,
He don't-
this is
Should
what you did to
should
him.
men
because
just
Apple
now
Hot
just
Sauce-
flush their
No.
Well, no,
things
because
down
we
the
don't have
toilet?
Drake
Apple
money,
Hot Sauce
so
will not
we're
be in
not
there.
that
No,
important.
by
We
the
don't
way,
have Drake money.
different
you two are
story.
missing the two things. It's not like she's painting it as
I
anything.
like Drake money, but I ain't got
By the
Drake
way,
money.
KDR, it's not she's painting as anything, yeah? Human beings are stupid. If
course they are.
If I give someone a 5-second clip, people will come up with 1999 hypotheses to a video that only has 5 seconds.
True.
If I see a video and I'm unsure, me and Mark had this conversation about a footballer that plays for Chelsea. I said this, I've not seen the interview for me to get angry about 2 cut frames of words for me to be like, nah, that guy's a pussy. Or,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
bruv.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
anything. People have, what's that term thing called? Free thinking. It's sheep mentality where everyone just like, yeah, don't like the way he said that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Someone said, like, Molly Mae. Take the Molly Mae situation, yeah? I don't give a toss about what she said. She had money before. She's still got money now. Right, yeah. Yeah, she said we got the same 24 hours.
That
Okay,
line
cool.
just makes me laugh all the
Right,
time.
yeah.
Because we've all got
Is it true? Is it true?
Yes.
Is it true that we have the same 24 hours? Yes and no. But it depends on where you currently are.
That's the whole point. And I feel like, obviously, I was going to elaborate on this earlier, but since we're here now, I'll just say the point I was going to say. I just think it's a case of she just didn't articulate it the
Are
way
just are
it should
people
have been
projecting their
articulated.
own anger?
Yes.
I say
and
no.
she's just
I say
basically
no,
given
no.
everybody a
but
platform to
but
just
okay.
open their
But
mouths
let me
now.
simplify it, yeah? Let me simplify it where the privilege part comes into it, yeah? Your family members are rich. Your parents are rich. Yeah, your parents gave you money for you to have a business before you went into Love Island because she was scouted going into Love Island. She didn't
Yeah.
apply, she was scouted.
Exactly, it
So
was
you already
enhanced
had
after Love
you already had
Island.
notoriety before going into Love Island for you to come out and you get brand deals, boom. Now, let's take the two differences here. Let's take someone who isn't from privilege like Marcus Rashford and then take someone like her. Marcus Rashford is a person who, same 24 hours as everybody else, comes from poverty,
Yeah.
moved away from his parents, like his mum when he was like 11 or 12, or they moved them to the same area where he could play football and live in digs, provided for his house from young, taking his money, it was charities during lockdown, whatever. So that's where you come from, LEC areas.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. And you've taken your money because you understand what it's like to be from a certain environment and go and do that. You can't compare Beyonce to everybody else because Beyonce only Beyonce because of her dad. As in, Beyonce's dad pushed her to do this.
Yeah. Similar to Michael Jackson's
Yeah,
dad
Beyonce's
pushed-
trained to do this.
Yeah.
You can't compare it, yeah? Because For you to
Everyone's
even
start has a different.
I'm not gonna get
starting point.
angry at her because people forget that Molly Mae's 22 years old. Yeah, you haven't actually lived life.
She's only young. She's
Yeah, but
trying
no-
to be an influential speaker. And we get
but
it.
you can't do it.
Can't
You
always
haven't
do
lived-
it when you've not got
You
that
haven't
much.
lived long enough.
You haven't lived life.
Exactly,
You have a
when you haven't
business.
got
You
all that
understand
behind
your
you.
parameters of life. That's it. I'm not gonna get angry with her. She's young, but you've only understood your parameters of life. You've not lived another life. You've not lived in a like. I remember my cousin. My cousin lived in an affluent. My cousin comes from an affluent family anyway because my uncle used to play football. When my cousin's listening to drill and whatever and all this other stuff and yeah, so and so's a waste man. I said, bro, you live in privilege. You've never seen a council state in your life. Ever. You don't know. I said, your mum grew up in the hood. Your dad grew up in the hood. They've worked hard enough that you've never seen it before in your life. I said, you live in a 5-bedroom house, big man, you don't know nothing.
You ain't never had no blocks in your mouth?
Hey, yo.
Hey,
No? No, so that's not a lyric. Really?
it is, bro.
Really? Okay, so,
But
so
you
can we act like it's a
that
lyric?
of all lyrics,
The context of that is wild, bro.
I did have a response.
especially coming from you.
Yeah, I'm an East boy. You're a Chief boy. Yeah. Anything else? What? It's a lyric. Come
Kano,
on.
Kano, innit?
P's and Q's.
Oh, thank you. Jeez,
Kano.
Louise. If I say I'm talking the hardest,
don't
what
know
hardest?
music,
I'm
we're not
talking
doing
about an erection. Come on, boys.
I mean, technically.
Come on. Oh, my God. Stupid.
Plus, we wouldn't do that because that's like the national anthem of London, so we can't do that.
Thank you.
Giggs is the godfather.
I love it. It's
we
like
can't do
national
that.
anthem of London.
It's the godfather. It's
It really is.
He's the governor, isn't it?
But yeah, I didn't take what she said as rude. I kind of looked at everyone's opinions of it and I was like, listen, I get what she was trying to say,
I didn't take it as rude at
but
all.
I think on a podcast, sometimes you just have to. I think there's an element of thinking when you speak. I think everyone kind of gets like verbal diarrhea and they're like, yeah, and this and this and this and this and this and this and
Get
this.
it, like, and the thing is, she's young. She knows that she's an influencer, and
Who
people
is she
listen to
influencing
her.
it? By the way, I
Well,
think the term influencer is dumb. I think
I can't stand
influencers.
it's an easy word to use. Like
Influencers
but
influencers are being influenced by other people. They're not influencing anyone.
Everyone's an influencer because someone influences someone. It comes from somewhere. But she's basically in the public
That
eye.
makes me a micro influencer because they base it on followers.
Well, yeah, but potato to potato, tomato tomato, whatever. But the point
Head
is,
shape, yeah.
she's in.
Your head shape, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. The point is, she's in.
Choked on myself.
Hey yo. Let's go, Miss Potato Head. Continue.
Okay, so the point is, she's in the. She's.
For that podcast.
No, it wasn't even that. It was basically.
Because that audience of that podcast, all of a sudden, everyone was just like, yeah, I now listen to the Diary of CEO. No, you guys don't.
Yeah.
They that a few second clip completely was taken out.
Of course it was, but this
But
is
it's
what I'm saying.
yeah, it's the microwave
And-
era where you can take a whole interview, take like 30 seconds of it, and then that becomes
But you
what
know
the
that's what's gonna
whole
happen.
thing
And
was
she should
about.
have been on that podcast 10 years later, because then it makes sense for her to be at 22. She just came out of Love Island. She just got this gig of creative director, which was just put on a plate for her. A great,
Yeah.
you know, like she didn't.
This should be when she's at the Beyonce age where she can say that, because it would have had years on her where she would have done X, Y, Z. Obviously,
Beyonce at 21 wasn't Beyonce, bro. Beyonce at
no,
20.
that's what I'm saying. If
Beyonce at
Beyonce
21
said
was
that at
still
21,
in.
everyone would be like, shut up, man.
Beyonce at
Now they
20.
listen.
She was still a DC at that
Yeah,
time,
she was
Yeah.
still, Aaliyah was still next to her.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
Jay-Z was still wearing baggy trousers like, oh, bruv. Like, there was no.
Oh, bless Molly Mae. She means well. She's cute, but she just.
What's that
she's
lyric? I
young.
don't give a fuck. No, I give a fuck less. That's how he was dressing, bruv.
Oh gee.
Baggy trousers. Baggy trousers. Was that song?
No,
Baggy trousers.
that's mad. We'll talk hip hop,
Baggy
yeah, and
trousers.
Katie will look at us mad. She was like, I don't know the song. But
Yeah,
we-
no, because I don't. I do and I don't. I won't know.
Why are you
hip-hop
gone ultra
lyrics.
high pitch?
That was madness.
Woo!
The group was madness with
madness.
baggy trousers.
Welcome to the house.
Yeah. Baggy
Welcome
trousers.
to the
Dun-dun,
house
dun-dun.
of fun. But no, sometimes I can't just. pop
But it's
out
funny.
certain
We
lyrics
know
at
all of the
top my
music
head like
she
that.
knows and some, and she knows nothing that we know.
But she comes out randomly with baggy
Yeah,
trousers
because
by
that's just
madness.
me.
That's not.
That's just me.
Yeah, that is literally you.
That damn fucking right. That's me. Hello.
A weird subject.
But
Oh,
I was gonna say, even in the end of that whole Drake thing, he's even come out and been like, "Yeah, you know what? Get your 15 minutes." So
But you know what it is as
he
well?
really, honestly, doesn't
No, but then-
seemingly give a
See
fuck.
that? No, but you see that being a celebrity, if you're liked, yeah, it's like being an athlete and having player power, which basically means if people really like you, there's no level of effery spoken about you that people are going to care about. It's like
Ever.
because remember Drake's liked. Like it's like the Ed Sheeran thing. It's like the Ed Sheeran thing. Ed Sheeran was like, he knows where he came from, as in music, where he came from in area, musically, the people who empower him.
The people who
like,
worked with
so like,
earlier on.
No, but when he talks about like grime people who care for him, whereas his peers don't. But they know like you can't be on the bad side of him because you know by standing near him, it looks good for you. Because of the numbers I do and the rest of, you know what I'm trying to say? Like people don't like Taylor Swift.
But they know that Taylor Swift,
No, but people generally like Ed Sheeran, but industry people will be like, no, I don't get it, but you know what I'm trying to say? Ignore her. Dude, don't. She talks about Billie Eilish like they're friends.
she said,
I don't know why that bothers me so much, you know.
Because Billie Eilish is old enough to be like,
So?
she's a child, bruv.
I like her
She said,
music.
hey, Tay.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, Mark, what you gonna ask?
Everybody liked Michael Jackson
Hey,
when
be
he was...
shush. No, we didn't, because we went, only Mark was close to that age. None of us else was.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I was there.
It really don't matter.
I was there. I was at Wembley.
You was in the gym, innit?
I was at Wembley.
No, he was there when the hairline was full, bruv. I'll be there. That's the wrong lyric.
I had hair. I was making up my own
Fuck!
song. Sorry.
Ever your lost.
I'm sorry.
Happy there.
Don't you know, baby?
I knew one of you had to do it.
I mean, it was queued up, man. It was queued up.
Wait, that's your dark, you know. Oi, they shooting.
I know.
Do not care. That's your dog, bruv. No, who's telling the police station, boy? What were you asking?
I read this the other day, and I was just like, "Damn, man, is this what it's come to?" Like literally, IKEA cut sick pay for unvaccinated staff.
Next did it as well.
Next done it as well.
Next did it today.
Good.
I don't think that's fair.
It's not fair.
So then, my housemate and I spoke about this today, and
So is this the way forward that some companies are doing?
so then I think this is more so based on because I looked at this in two ways, but I'll go first.
Because now they're changing the self-isolation days to 5 days now.
If you're vaccinated,
If you're vaccinated.
I can't keep up with this, you know.
So it's still seven days or 10 days if you're
10
not.
days if you're not vaccinated. So then,
Since when?
from today, when not Rishi Sunak, Javid, I can remember his last name.
I'm just not leaving my house.
Javid, thank you so much.
I'm leaving my house to come
So
to
then,
work.
basically,
podcast,
this
that's
is
it.
me and my husband spoke about it today, and he's vaxxed and whatnot, and he was he was like, but it's not about COVID. I said, what you've read to me says for unvaxxed people.
Yeah.
I said, this is more of a choice. This is more of a company choice than anything. Yeah. But I understood what he was trying to say, which was, what's really foul about this is people have forgotten that cold and flu and general illness is a thing. So even if I'm sick and it's not COVID, people avoided that as ever being a reason why you don't want to come in. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So it's like, because this is the only illness that exists now, if you're not vaxxed for whatever reason you want to be vaxxed by, right, I can't be paid because I naturally don't feel well. But if I come into work and I sneeze and cough, man, I'm looking at me anyway because of... There you go.
Yeah.
So that's where it becomes problematic. And I said to him, this is less about it's a choice. And I use BLM, for example, yeah? I said, when everything happened, the George Floyd thing, and everyone was marching and doing their fake pro-black shit, yeah? And companies wanted to align themselves with black people, everyone came out and said, oh, we did this, we didn't recognize our power. Why? Because ultimately, you want to be on the side of something, yeah, the sheep person part, you want to be on the side of something that if this actually happens, we pick the right side.
Yeah.
Right, yeah? Whereas if we stay on the other side and we keep the shepherd mentality, right, yeah, where it's like, you know what, I don't really agree with that because it doesn't quite make sense to me.
Yeah.
Right, yeah? Let's be clear, I'm not saying, right, if you get vaccinated or not, like, it's because you're sheep or shepherd. Right, listen, people are doing it for their own reasons, fine, I'm not going to argue that. But I think we're getting to this really weird stage now where it's like, if you're not vaccinated, you're disgusting.
Yeah.
If you're vaccinated, it's your choice. It's generally your choice. We don't live in France. We don't live in France.
Do you think it's going to come to a point where it's going to be like literally...
I don't think...
I think people are forgetting that
Man,
it's a thing that it was meant to be a choice in the beginning anyway.
Yeah. But
So
then
it
now it's
shouldn't
just
be
like, oh no,
judged
you
now.
can't go somewhere like this.
Yeah.
Unless you're working for NHS or you're a care worker, like some of my family members are, that's where it kind of gets applied to you. But I'm not angry at people being like, oh, I don't want to be vaxxed. Because originally it was like, okay, cool.
It was a choice.
It was a choice.
Exactly.
You get vaxxed, 1 shot, 2 shot, bang, maybe a booster. Then it's like, okay, cool. Omicron, Deltacron, whatever cron is going to come out soon, yeah? So it basically means, so
Megatron
I said to someone, is it now a thing of 3 months new variant, 6 months new booster every year?
Yeah.
You don't even get the flu jab. Like flu jabs like once a year.
There's 1900 variants of COVID.
Of course.
You only get obviously the ones that come out on the media comes in and
Yeah.
like, this is the wave when it's always been there. And if you understand about
Viruses,
and
yeah.
yeah, like they adapt, and the more healthier, because sometimes now I feel like it's the healthy people that are ruining it for us, right? Because what happens is
Blame the healthy people. Damn you.
People that are ruining it for us. Oh,
Healthy
God.
bitches.
because their body, right, is fit enough to fight. So what the viruses does is it looks at that and then it starts developing itself in a way. So okay, how can I now beat this healthy person on the next person? And that is how it gets back. However, if you had a weak immune system, it will think, oh, I've reached my limit. I don't need to evolve anymore.
But then, as I said from the beginning, yeah?
Surprised, 'cause
The reason why
my immune system can be.
you've had COVID, stop acting up, bro. You've
had
been
it,
in a
man.
room, bro.
The way you've been coughing up your lungs sometimes.
You've been in a room. Don't do that.
Yeah, but
I haven't had COVID, guys.
Listen,
did you test yourself any time that you was coughing up your lungs in times?
Yeah.
no, not
Yeah.
not lateral
and I
throat.
had to
proper
go
one.
to the hospital. Remember, I had to go to A&E and I had
I
to
think she's
spend
waffling, bro.
hours on a drip. And I had
No,
to
do you not
take
think she's
COVID
waffling?
tests.
Did you pay them?
You know she's waffling. So you see the lateral flow test, the quick ones, yeah.
I know,
For example, this is the middle ground that people aren't aware of here with the lateral flow test. C and T means COVID, yeah. C is just you're fine, yeah.
Yeah.
It flashes C and T when you are at the peak of infection. So if you're not at the peak of your infection and you're on the down, like first 3 days didn't feel it, but you feel a bit, and then you start to feel like you still feel shitty, but you're on the back end of it.
Yeah.
It's not going to flash up with COVID because ultimately you can take 3 COVID tests like negative, because you're not in the most infectious.
When I started to feel ill, I took one. Negative.
Nothing. You're not in the most
And then
infectious
I took one
part.
the next day.
There you go, because you're not in the most infectious part of COVID. I remember.
You're meant to take it at least twice though. When you start to feel the symptoms and during, and potentially at the end.
I remember when we had
That's the only way you can
when I had
know.
COVID last year, Jan, because I got the stupid update on my phone from when I had COVID last year. Yeah? I remember being in a house and everyone had COVID in the house. Yeah, I saw the difference of how my body managed it. Everybody else's 2 days, flipping aches is what it is. Put pillows under my bed. Fatigue, don't sleep that well, so I slept. I lost the appetite, needed to lose weight. Right, yeah. 3 for free.
Hey, COVID diet is good.
3
you
for
know?
free.
Listen, I know.
3 for. How do you know? You not had COVID apparently.
He was talking
Joke
about
man.
this today.
Right, yeah.
And this guy's so quick to jump in. He really was quick to jump in. He didn't even let me want to finish my sentence.
I've not had COVID, but you know. But you know.
No, but everyone around me is
You know what
Oh,
Reese
you know
reminds
it.
me of sometimes? You know when you're fencing?
Yeah.
Touch it.
Yes, literally. Any reason. Tick, 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 tick.
Oh, did she not say I know? You don't know, bro.
Thought you didn't
You
have
can
it, man.
hypothesize. You
Before
don't know.
I even wanted to emphasize what I'm saying, you wanted to jump down the whole of my throat.
Wade in the water.
Wade in the water.
These are so
So then,
stupid.
obviously, when that happened, I had COVID like intense, because I didn't really, for me, I don't get sick. So for me, I was like, okay, cool. 2 days. 3rd day, I was back to normal. Right, yeah, my house struggling, fucked. Day 4, I was like this in my house, like, I'm bored. Still got another 6 days. Day 8, same boredness. Got the same stupid idiot people calling me track and trace. Like, oh yeah, by the way, bro. You know I know what time I know what day I'm allowed outside the house. Yeah, but just I beg you leave me alone. Oh, just making sure you're in the house. Where am I going?
Just letting you know.
Where am I going? The day I was allowed out, if you be fed us, I went out the night before. I was allowed out.
Are you still on that app?
No.
Okay.
I only went to restaurants to delete it straight away. The day before I was allowed. The day before I was allowed out, I went for a run from my house to Streatham Hill. That walk alone is like 25 minutes. No, what? 35 minutes. I did it in 20. Like just bang. What about fine? No problem. Didn't stop. As I said, as Zen said, yeah, for healthier people, it's fine. But that's why when I see the numbers pop up on my watch and it's like, oh, i.e. people don't read. English people don't read English well. Right, yeah. COVID-related deaths. That is any death that has happened within this period of time. So the scaremongering is why people move jumpy. I.e. why, and that's what I said, when you're looking at the fact of the Prime Minister, I said if someone of affluence had died through COVID, a lot more people would have taken it seriously.
Yeah.
But ultimately, when you're looking at your Dominic Cummings, when you're looking at your, what's that idiot health secretary's name? Dominic Cummings.
Have you seen the one with the wig?
No, stop it. Yeah, don't. Right, yeah. Dominic Cummings. Whoa. Wait. What was it? Who was the health secretary before?
Oh my God.
The one that was squeezing Yash in the room.
Hancock.
Yeah. Dominic Cummings, Matt.
And he would have to have that name, innit?
Yeah. Dominic Cummings, Matt Hancock, and Boris.
Check out the names.
Because
Cummings, Hancock.
Bunch of pricks.
did you say they're a bunch of pricks? Yeah. Because when you look at it, in totality of everyone who kind of is in that in between stage where the fear mongering and everything, whether it's the media, whatever. When you look at the three people who gave the rules and broke the rules, right? Yeah, that's where you're kind of like, I can't be angry at someone who doesn't want to get vaccinated because they're like, listen, the same people, because a lot of people was like, let me just see how this works out first, because I'm not really sure. Then you have the argument of, yeah, but you eat dinner, but it's my choice.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's
Like,
none of your business if you're taking it or not, man. Sure.
I hate when people ask me. I hate when people ask me.
So are you vaccinated?
Just wanna
Djokovic.
We're recording.
Had your booster?
Djokovic.
You vaxxed.
Are you vaxxed?
AO.
What? Double vaxxed? Had your booster?
One guy at work asked me once, yeah, the way I had to play it off. I was like,
Are you vaxxed or are you vaxxed? Just fuck off.
Are you vax?
Literally, when it came out, everyone was basically saying things like, "Oh, you vaccinated? You?" And I was like, "No."
I tell you, the only thing that used to annoy me.
Vaccinated.
There's only one thing that used to annoy me, yeah. And then don't take this personally. Only thing that used to annoy me, yeah. The minute anyone got vaxxed, yeah, it's like, oh my God, take a picture of the sticker. Oh, the sticker. So
just got vaxxed.
The sticker makes the sticker. That's what I said. I saw it from earlier on. That's what I said. Don't. Right, yeah. I was like, so literally, you're now better than me because you have a sticker.
You got a sticker.
I see people with pictures.
You know in primary school,
just had it.
on their flipping arm.
You know in primary school, yeah,
Like
where you have the sticker chart, and if you
Yeah.
get like the gold star, yeah, I was like, so you think you're better than man?
Because you got a gold star.
Like I won't leave the room and slap you, bro.
Like your handwriting is better than mine, though.
Dickhead, bro. Absolute loser.
God.
I want to ask you a question. I want to
Are you double vaxxed?
ask Zen and Kenny a question.
Go for it.
Do you think this is true? Women only make rules for the guys that they don't like.
Yeah.
As in, like,
And I think
if you
I
like
get
someone,
exactly what
if
you
you
mean
like
as well.
someone, yeah, you're. Let me word this correctly. I'm not trying to be PC. I just want to word this correctly. You're going to give the guy you like more wriggle room, whether he's taking a piss or not. Yeah, a lot
It
more
happens.
space than you would to a guy that you don't
happens.
really care for.
If it's a guy that you really kind of, it sounds bad, but tolerating, and he steps out of line, you're like, right, no, that's it. If it's a guy that you're liking, or
You're not even that nice anyway, you spang.
basically, or if he's feeding Nyash
Your
well,
beard don't connect.
doing all of these good, basically, all the little things that don't matter.
See? That's why I told him not to come to the East London pussy-hills, bruv.
Hey, watch yourself. Watch your mouth.
Better watch your mouth, boy.
You just have to get that in there, innit?
Should have stayed in North.
I think it does. It does. I don't know if guys do the same.
I know.
I see you there with your fucking sniper, your bumper clutch.
I
But
know.
yeah,
How you got off black on? I don't understand that. You would finish your first.
are you obsessed with my attire?
I think it's funny.
Stop it.
Why was you searching for your pride again? Like, I don't.
No, I'm just wondering. Like, I'm just thinking now. Like, stop it. Are you obsessed with my attire?
Imagine someone going to the store. Yeah, do you have the new off
black.
It's like black, but like washy.
I don't know which part is off black, but I can't. Not today. Fucking off white nails, fucking off black attire, like literally.
By the way, O and Mark made that worse, bruv. They made that worse.
Yes. Yes,
I
you
didn't say it.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay, it's the temple of shade in here. We can take it.
Yeah, what? Off black? That type of shade.
Wash out hoodie last week. Off black this week.
What?
Right ankles next week. Oh yeah, Shaka got sent off.
Yeah, I saw. And breathe.
So,
Okay.
She's still batting.
no, I'm just waiting for you guys to finish your moment because if I start talking, you can talk.
Yeah, talk.
Anyway,
Say your
I
things.
was really finishing the question, but I realised it was done. Anyway,
Yeah, it was done.
yeah, it's done.
Floor's yours.
I was gonna ask Zen as well. Is she?
Yeah, same thing answer.
Oh no, I think the way you put it afterwards, yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's not much really elaborate.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he said.
Yeah. Why
All right.
Announcement.
No.
Oh.
So, Prince Andrew has had his title snatched,
Is military title,
and
his full title, though?
his royal titles as well.
which means he did that shit.
Is the case pending again now?
By the Queen. The Queen has snatched his titles. Is that a sign that?
I'm not even gonna celebrate that.
He
because
guilty.
That's way over.
I got a question then. All right, cool. I'm gonna open up the question. Yeah.
Go for it.
So, for example, yeah, her taking his titles, for example, is this a way of saying, "Raw, he did that shit," or is this one of them ones where it's like saying, "If I can see this going to court, yeah, and I don't want to be nowhere near you."
That's what I'm thinking.
Listen, Auntie Liz.
Because I also look at like I
She
remember
was
years ago.
about
I
it.
said,
my
I
auntie.
remember years ago. I asked my
An
mum.
auntie.
That's gross. I remember years ago. I said to my Betty White, was my auntie,
making
not the Queen,
exceptions.
bruv.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I said years ago to my mum, if I committed a crime, would you hide me? She said, no, I didn't raise you to be a criminal. So then, this is probably one of the ones where like,
I'll ask that
didn't
question.
fail. Is it one of the ones that, not that I failed as a parent, but I didn't raise you to do this
Do
foul
this,
behavior.
so then I'm not gonna hide you when you then do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Because they can't directly extradite him, but if your mum throws you to the wolves, it's a long day for you, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, she's hidden.
Because they said that she was.
long
They
enough.
said that she was protecting him at one point.
She was.
It was naturally.
So.
But you gotta look at it. If he gets extradited to America, yeah,
He done.
it's not like being here where they could probably just leave you somewhere. Like there's this Flame Maxwell where people probably think, yeah,
Do you find it a bit fishy to not when you're talking about the case that much? Because she's been found guilty, I think, about five
that
or
woman
or whatever
is-
cases. But I think they're keeping it secret or like hidden because there's a lot more names,
Bruv, there's- she
a lot
can-
more,
bruv, she's
a lot
on
more things
bruv,
attached
they
to that.
released her to some random LA place where she's chilling, bruv. Well, not LA place, some random island where she's just baking off, bruv, because she whistleblows. It's a madness. The Prince Andrew thing is already foul because ultimately, if you extradite him, and I don't mean to compare the two people, yeah. Same with Buju Banton. You get locked up in America, you're doing the time, bruv. You're not getting, you're
Yeah.
doing the time. He did something. He was locked up there for 10 years, and he came out.
And
Locked up-
stripped of his titles as well. So he's not. If they extradite him, then he's not going.
He's
over
not
there
Prince
as his
An- not
Royal
Prince Andrew,
Highness.
he's just Andrew,
Prince
bro.
Andrew. He's just Andrew.
It's Andrew, bro.
Them.
Oh, no, it's
Demand them.
It's like no, it's just Andrew, fam.
He's doing that time. I think he's got. I think it's like the Queen. She's like, yeah, you know what?
I can't lie. You
My
seen,
diamond year, mate.
I can't lie. You seen it popped up on my phone earlier on, yeah? I was working and I saw it and I was like, yes, leave the people picnic and one.
Oh God.
Nah, mate. It's a diamond jubilee year. She's
She's not having it.
When is it again?
what? June.
It's June.
Oh, so another
June
bank
this
holiday.
weekend.
June. 4 days bank holiday.
I know. I've already booked off the 1st and the 6th because
Say 4 days.
Yeah.
It's a 4 day
because it
bank
falls
holiday.
along
this
near
year.
a weekend.
Friday,
Sweet.
Friday
Thanks,
and Monday.
Lizzie.
Yeah.
Friday and
She
Monday.
needs to stay alive, guys. So, long live the Queen. That
Long live the Queen until then. Yeah.
No, but then actually, if she dies, we get a healing period as well. So.
By the way, I just think it's
Oh,
nuts,
dear.
yeah. That
Thank you for the maths,
I
by the
just
way.
listen, I just think it's nuts, yeah, that Betty White was the same age as her husband, and Betty White looked like she could two-step round man for.
Betty White
Obama.
was a G, man.
Ah, man, don't.
Her
Even
husband-
just saying the name
no.
just hurts.
That Count. No, he was the Count Dracula, man. He was sucking people's lives.
Yeah, he was one of them man that you're like, yeah, they gave you hearts and livers that you just shouldn't have got.
The body rejected.
And it started to show.
Like, hey, Philip, you good?
Oh my God, sorry, that's really
was
bad.
stupid.
That was too smooth.
I'm joking.
That was too smooth.
I'm joking. What you got, bro? I'm joking.
I want to talk about candles. Let's
Yeah.
talk about candles because I've purchased some, and I keep on purchasing some.
You're only doing this because you got your pink lady
No,
apple.
I love them.
I'm forever
I love
purchasing
these
them.
candles. Like
Yeah.
I cannot like. I didn't think I'll be a person that'd be like, yeah, I'm burning candles in it, but
Why
now
not? It's a vibe cell.
Huh?
It's a vibe cell. See, I've got like some massive.
so relaxing.
I got a massive.
Bro, do you do wax
I got
melts?
do what?
wax melts.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
Easy, relax. See, before you go somewhere, do you do wax? Yeah, relax. Relax, man. Relax, me.
My brain was like, what? What are you saying now?
I got a massive Buddha in the corner of my room. So like it's like a candle holder. So you either put the incense through the top part or you got the candle bit like that.
Is it one of them ones when the smoke kind of...
Yes, I'll take a picture and show it to you when I
Jeez.
Yeah, please do.
But yeah,
Them things are
and,
pretty.
Everything to do with that is just.
when I'm in my room and the vibes is set, because obviously I have the galaxy light and whatever in the corner and everything there. By the TV, bang, you see the candle just burning. You're thinking, oof, big blood clot vibes, IR. Big blood clot vibes, IR. Set the mood. Start playing, flipping, what's that tune? Sexual Seduction by... Let them know the vibe.
I'm gonna time.
I'm not singing the next one. Anyway.
But what? All right, I'll be honest.
You're foul.
That's a jam right there.
I'm not singing the next bit.
Nope.
Okay.
So, anyways.
What I really like is
What the next line is.
the small
What I
details.
just
Once
thought
again,
about it.
before you continue, I just realised, yeah, you shaded her so badly last week. Yeah, she took her hair out, but it's in a bun.
Oh yeah. Damn man.
Oh, yeah, no, I heard that was cold.
By the way, I did say lover or whatever you said about Emily in Paris.
Oh, lava something.
Yeah, I said
sure you
love.
did.
I didn't.
I'm
You
sure
know
you
why?
said
Because I've listened to the
love or
podcast twice. I didn't. So
I
nice
believe
try.
you, but it really sounded like it.
Your hard is, that's why. But yeah, sorry.
But
Details.
no, I took my hair out because I need to switch up my hair.
Hair smelt.
No, actually.
What the
No, actually.
hell? Ew.
So yeah, sorry. The details. Sorry, continue.
Smell like burnt oak.
I wouldn't know. I'm sorry, honey.
Smell like Razak.
You know what?
Oh.
Let him out.
Candles.
Yeah,
Yes,
please.
candles.
That's where we were.
So we were, as you can see, if you're watching this, I love the small details, like even the little notes that you leave as well.
Yeah, them things are sick, bro.
Like I just appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and the smells.
Personalised as well.
Oh, the smells.
The smells are great. And what I wanted to ask you is that what makes you think of, I don't know, some of the flavors that you pick? Is that just something
That
you've
was going to be
always-
my question because some of your combos.
Ooh, friends.
tag team?
Relax.
Hey, yo, no,
No?
Candle friend.
that's what I was.
Thank you. I know that's what he was going for.
But he said tag team.
Yeah,
that
tag
was mad.
it.
Yeah.
It's him.
We can't even talk about damn candles, really?
Come on, guys.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah. What?
Yes.
Okay, so let's
Sensual.
talk candles. Okay, so the idea or the premise around this was to launch a collection. What's the best way to kind of show as many scent categories as possible? Because you got different ones. You've got floral, fresh, citrus, woody, spicy. You've got feminine ones, masculine ones, etc. And the daily collection idea was, okay, if we had 7 scents, that'd be like a great way. Instead of launching like 2 products, go big or go home, right? So we do 7 and a scent that represents each day of the week. So for us, it was, okay, what should Monday smell like? At first, everyone was like, oh, maybe something like light and bright and stuff like that. But then we were like, no, you want to kick off Monday with a bang, right? You want to kickstart it really good, well. And then we started going through like a masculine fruity scent. So I think cassis and fig was the one. And
I'll be honest. I don't even know what cassis is.
Right, I didn't know.
I was about to say that. But
See,
like,
the thing is, I didn't like fig at first, but Monday smells.
On my first photo shoot, we did it at my friend's coffee house. Chapel Market Roastery, shout out. So we did it in their basement, and there was a miscommunication with the photographer, and I didn't realise I had to bring props and stuff because I thought he just does it all. And then he was just like, so yeah, have you got the stuff? And I was like, what stuff? Thank God we were on Chapel Market, right? I'm now running up and down and I'm looking at my ingredients. I'm like, cassis and fig. Didn't know what cassis was, right? But I knew, the only thing that I knew of a cassis is I've seen friends pour it in...
That's all I know of cassis.
Right, like in drinks and stuff.
Alcohol.
So then...
Okay. Oh.
So that's what I thought. I thought it was just that. And then fig, I knew what a fig was. After the photo shoot, me and the friends that we all kind of like... we were reviewing the photos. We're like, what is cassis? We googled it. It's just a French word for blackcurrant, and I was fuming. That is why on the second photo shoot, blackcurrant was present, people.
That's quite funny. It's like, yeah, do you have any cilantro?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Like, coriander.
I'm thinking, send it back.
Could have just got some Ribena, would have been fine.
Right.
Yo, get on.
Rubbing fig. But anyway, sorry. So that was that. But no, I think for each day, like as we build up to the weekend, because we all know how we want the weekend to smell. And so Tuesday was gardenia and grapefruit, keep it very fresh scent. Wednesday's your hump day, and one of the energy boosting.
Mark, relax.
Don't do it.
Energy boosting scents, especially in essential.
That's good for a hump day.
Oils. Your lime, your basil, your mandarin, your peppermint, etc. So that is the type of blend that we did for Wednesday. Thursday is, Thursday's the new Fridays, right? And for Thursday, I wanted it to smell like a warm summer night, and I think that really encapsulates in Thursday, which is amber, neroli, or freesia.
Shout out Thursday, I'm burning it tonight.
And then Friday we have Velvet Rose and Oud, which is an absolute bestseller. Bestseller. I did not realise how popular that was going to be, and obviously me being Muslim, we had to put Oud as Jummah Day, which is Friday. So that was the list.
Yep.
It goes though because it is like it's a Friday feeling. It's like
a
one of the best
Friday
scents.
feeling. And then Saturday was always meant to be like more of a feminine floral scent. So like a girls' night in, etc., or just before a girls' night out. This is what you are lighting up whilst you get ready. So that is your pink pepper, your peonies, your lychee, your pomegranate, and all these really nice fruity floral scents.
By the way, I think
I was liking it.
By the way, one
Flavours,
second.
right,
You lot actually, before when we recorded, I think you lot actually forget you're on camera when you're doing this stupidness.
Of course I do. I'm just me, natural.
Oh, Urkel, relax. I know it's just gross. I can hear it, man.
No, I get engrossed in.
So, I wanted to ask a question as well. The process of how did you go from the process of being like, okay, cool, I have my normal job.
Yeah.
This is something something that I'm really interested in, and I want to kind of make it into a business. Because obviously you have your weekly line and then you have your Palestine line as well. Like, how did your overall process? Did you go from like 0 to 100?
So I think the idea for Zemk Care was in the pandemic. I volunteered for furlough, and I just wasn't. At that time, I was working for a very well-known construction company, and there was a massive disconnect because when you work in construction, it's very people-facing business, etc.
Yeah.
So my background is I'm a chartered accountant in finance. So to have that, it just got a bit boring at home, and then it was also the time of. I could just see small businesses coming up on Instagram, etc. And I thought this was the time. I always knew I was going to do a business one day. Didn't know what. Thought it was just like property, and that was it. So the idea was, okay, if I had to build a business, having worked for businesses, especially as an accountant, what should it stand for? And I needed it to be a value-driven business. So as much as I'm not doing it for the money at all, it has to help people, and that's where care comes into it. It's about caring about yourself, caring about others, because we donate 10% of our sales, not profit, but sales, to neuro charities, which I'm partnered up with, and I'm also an ambassador for the Brain and Spine Foundation.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So for me, it was be very transparent, because as an accountant, I know when a business says they're going to be donating 10% of profits, or £1 from this, I can skew that number where you're giving pennies away.
Big fraud.
Right? So for me, it's, and one of our our values is ethical. So I want to be as transparent as possible. When you purchase a £22 candle, you know £2.20 of that is going to to the charities. So I knew that was a big part of it, and that's also because I've grown up, like my parents have always been giving constantly. We've always grown up around that, especially again from like the background that we're from, etc. And also in my religion, one of our pillars is giving charity. So I just knew all of that just had to be connected in somehow. So I needed that I needed it to help people, and my original idea, which is about to launch in a couple of months' time, is actually the Good Night collection. So this is a collection which is a pillow spray and a candle that helps you sleep. So I've been working with a fragrance house and production house for the last 15 months developing it, and I genuinely believe it's the best product in its category versus the competitors that are there. But before we did that, instead of saying, hi guys, just open, got a candle that helps you sleep, like you need an audience, and you need credibility, and you need to build that street cred. And for me, it's like, okay, now let's go into candle making. And a lot of people said, oh, why do you do candle making? I said, no, I've got a full-time job. I can't do it all. Then my dad was one of the person, he said, well, if you're going to do something, you need to learn the craft.
Yeah.
And I went down the whole of candle making. I think it's easy, right? You melt a bit of wax, add it set in, put a wick in, and boom, candle is made. 100% categorically not.
Not easy.
So I didn't realize it was a science, and the more I was getting into it, I even had a candle coach. I was full blown into this.
Oh, wow.
Did you learn from YouTube, or was it like classes?
No. So to be fair, I joined like Facebook forums because I was already working with a fragrance house.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
kind of knew. I was asking like very like naively all the questions because I knew in the background I wanted to learn it as well, and I then started working with materials and the trial and testing process and the idea for the daily collection. Like it was difficult. It was like 10 months to completely perfect the formula. So anyone that's watching, you can see those mini size candles. They will last you 30 hours, but you can go to a supermarket, get a candle. I guarantee, like, or not naming any super brands or anything, but like any big candles, you can see the burn time, and they do not compare nothing to what I've created. And one of the reasons why is because we use the
vegan,
the premium soy wax on the market, while everyone else, because you can get soy wax honestly like really cheap as well. Still more expensive than what's available, but our one is literally the creme de la creme, and the more you work with that,
Get your shit off! Get your shit off!
Get it, mama.
I'm only saying it with confidence now.
Say it.
Just because of just how far we've got to. We launched in end of April. I swear to you, I did not think we were going to sell more than 50, 100 candles. I would have been happy with even like 100 followers on Instagram, because no one knows you, right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing, though.
Your craft
I think it's a good
at all.
thing. I think when it comes to business, I think that's always a good thing when no one knows you and the business itself is the business.
And the
So,
business
like,
speaks for itself.
I always think that
Yeah.
when probably O's the same with books, and I think Mark with photography as well. I think when people know your art form and don't know you, but they know obviously the small touches where you do put the where is it, like the personal notes and everything
Yeah.
inside the bag. People kind of want to come back anyway because there's that personal touch. Regardless of,
I love this.
Yeah,
Do you know what? I
and
love the
s-
bags. I actually collect them as well.
The story with
They're
the
just
linen
there 'cause I
bags
need them,
is
so.
actually a friend of a friend's family in Poland. They hand stitch. This is an organic linen bag. Each one of them are hand stitched. So this is why I call it artisan bag. And all they do is they just print the logo on. And for me, it's just like, why should I go to like a factory
Of course.
in thing? Like, let's do something that also helps another. And for me, the whole thing around this is just helping people. And and I think it's come back in spades. Like I was saying, so I was not expecting to when we launched, I was expecting like 25 orders because not everyone likes candles, and you just had to test them.
Everyone likes candles.
Everyone has. Gotta see what works.
Listen, people who don't even know they like candles.
Yeah,
They like smells.
In 10 days, in 10 days, we sold out, and I thought I had enough for the whole year. Right, so I was just like, huh? I was baffled, and I was just like, it's amazing the amount of people that came forward, and it's blind trust, right? Because you're an online business, right? No one knows your candle could be. Can I say?
Yeah.
Could be absolutely shit.
I call this man a pussy, or you think he's got come on.
It's a weekly thing.
On a regular.
Because how many times have we been disappointed by candles? You like them, few weeks later, you like them again, you can't smell them, or they start tunneling.
No, I don't like. Yeah, what
tunneling,
you just said.
the tunneling.
Oh, it pisses me off.
But I used to buy candles from
bad boys.
I used to buy candles from Lidl, so I can't really say that. When I was in uni, all the time, just for the smell.
These bad boys, you burn them, and the jar is empty. I'm like, I used all the wax.
It is, and the whole point of that for me was like, okay, how can you be different too? Because there's hundreds and hundreds of candle businesses. So the majority of brands, they use paraffin wax, which is a byproduct of the petrol industry. Now, it's very cheap to get hold of that type of wax. This is why the major big brands. So I used to buy very big branded candles, spend £90 on a candle, spend £100
Yankee type of candle.
No, Yankee is very lower.
But I don't know.
Yankee's actually quite low, you know. There's like
kind of.
high
My sister
quality.
loves Yankee.
I do love Yankee though.
One in a car, bruv.
Right, and
I love it.
for even the Yankee ones, they've recently brought out, not recently, more in
Last
the
2-3
recent
years, yeah.
they brought out a soy wax range, and they've like absolutely like exploiting everyone in terms of like the price is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But the whole point of the paraffin wax is it's very cheap to get hold of. They can do mass productions. This is why you can get them from your pound shop, your Primani candles, and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
Hey, but don't be dissing Primani,
Yeah,
man.
please don't. Their candles are alright.
I don't know about their candles, but Primani, man.
Shut up, because I want to ask you another question. So
As
shush.
in, so, and
Yes,
the
sir.
paraffin wax is
Sorry, Dad.
very thin. So the reasons why you can't smell after like a few weeks later is because the very small molecules, the scent just dissipates from it. And when you leave the candle on for too long, this is why we'd chuck in a candle care card. If you burn it over,
You give instructions and stuff.
Yeah, there's
like,
berries.
Yeah.
proper.
Because I didn't know you had to take care of a candle. I literally thought you get a candle. They're meant to tunnel because that's all I've ever seen, right?
Same.
Yeah.
They're meant to not smell after a while because maybe they've got a sell by date.
Yeah.
But I want top to bottom till
Yep.
they burn out. They will smell. They are completely like clean. And it's like me saying, "Hey Mark, go home, seal your windows and doors, get a petrol can, spray your favorite perfume, and light it up." You're gonna say, "Zan, you're mad," but that's exactly what
That's
you do.
wild.
That is wild.
When you get that from a supermarket candle or very high big branded candles, and the easier way to see it is pick up any candle. If it doesn't say it's plant-based, soy wax, rapeseed wax, vegetable wax, you already know it's paraffin.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the reason why obviously it retains well, and that's literally, and obviously our formula is, took me flipping a while.
But it's worth it. It's worth it.
I remember you saying about the journey. I was like, oh my gosh, like how is it? He's like, do you know how long it takes to perfect a candle? Do you know how long? And she was like, and she was showing me all the testimonials that she's burnt. I'm like, wow, what are you gonna do with those? I'm like, turn them into wax melts. But no, literally.
I have one more question.
Everything I'll be buying, been buying. I was gonna say, obviously, I can't wait
Potato buying.
for. Shut your mouth. I can't wait for the new collection as well, because I feel like I've just been hearing about this.
Yeah, I know. It's
Secret
like
inside
it's
information.
literally like the infamous collection, because that's my original idea. Because how can you be different in a candle space? And I've always had an interest in sleep science. So I was like, okay, can I merge the two together? And again, because the brand is helping people, what better way than getting to help someone get a good night's sleep? And especially when it's so good for your brain health, etc. So I now work in.
I was gonna say, is that how you
neuroscience.
joined in with the Brain Society as well?
Yeah, and my full-time job now, I'm an analyst for a neuroscience company, and you get to see like a lot of stuff in the trials, etc. And sleep problem is a major thing, especially with people who have dementia, Alzheimer's, etc., or when they're fidgety at sleep, because the time for sleep is literally for your body to switch off, or like literally a software to kicks out in the night to start cleaning out your system. Now, if you're not doing that every day, you're waking up with waste in your system, and I've
had insomnia for like 12 years. So.
Have you? Yeah. And it's such a major issue. And for me, it's like self-care starts with a good night's sleep. You always hear about the fitness, you hear about the nutrition, but there's not many times you hear about sleep.
That's true.
And it's important, especially if you've got parents or grandparents. As you get older, your sleep decreases. It's because of daily stresses, etc. And I think what I want to do is really kind of pave a way of the importance of a better night's rest, the benefits of it, from even easy stuff like lowering your high blood pressure, etc. So that's the aim of that. But again, to start with that, and you mentioned the anti-war collection. For me, I was very vocal about what happened earlier. Basically, I'm very vocal about any time there's a civil rights issue.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm like, so even with the BLM thing, I was like, I gave up work, I swear to you. I gave up work, I was like, the whole thing. But so last year now, with what happened in Palestine, Israel, etc., and I was being very vocal about it, and a few people have said, why not use Zemk Care? And I was like, well, I don't want to mix my personal views versus that. And they said, but there's loads of candles that promote peace and love. And for me, it's like, I didn't want to come a wishy-washy way, right? So I was like, no, I want to make a bold statement where it doesn't have any of the branding at all. Just a statement of, free Palestine, refugees are welcome. Because as I was developing it, the Afghanistan thing kicked off, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I need to now.
Got something else I got to fight and support.
It's a weird one because you can only do so much, but you're doing more than others. So I think when people are always like, you should do that, but why don't you do this, why don't you do that? It's like, listen, like, it's not that you're trying to, there's only so much you can do.
So much, and this is why for me it was, when I'm calling it the anti-war collection, and I knew the Palestine thing, it wasn't a war, right? Because to have a war, both sides need an army, right? And Israel is one of the most powerful, most advanced, they've got their, in terms of their military. So, that was that. So I thought, okay, let me have a say no to war. And those scents, honestly, are incredible. And I was like, oh, damn, I should really put that in the full collection. But I did lose a lot of followers from that. I lost a lot of interest from that. And that's okay, because
you picked a line, you drew a line in the sand. And
you stood up for what you believed in.
Yeah, that's important.
Exactly. And it isn't about a religious thing, a political thing. It's literally a human
It's a human rights thing.
It's a human rights thing. Like, no one should die in a conflict they didn't choose. And I stand by that, like, day and night. Like, we're so privileged in so many ways, especially in the years that we're living in. And it's the pandemic, and humans just all want to kick off. Like, why? Like, there is no need. So I thought that was kind of a bold statement. To kind of put out, and but in the same breath, we won a lot of people over as well. And they said this is amazing, great causes, etc. Because if you read it, it is promoting peace and unity.
Yeah.
Thank you. Please, guys, need help me out here. So it's that. But yeah, so the next focus, obviously, going back to the Goodnight collection, and we've also got a retail agreement, so it's also going to go into retail.
Good.
Wonderful.
No,
One
for real.
question.
I know
quick.
Reese had a quick question,
We got
and
to
I
wrap
had
soon.
one more thing to say. It won't be long, but after Reese.
Do you think as the brand grows and the business grows, you'll still be able to keep the personal touches you have within the business that you currently have? And if you think you'll develop or adapt them as time goes on?
I think so. I think the whole point is to be different from being a mainstream company. I think as we grow, especially if you purchase our stuff from wholesale, the people that we've sold wholesale, you won't get that touch. So it's really direct sales, and I think that's the way we can differentiate ourselves in
Or B2C than B.
So I think the B2B side is great, more exposure. We're getting ourselves out there, and then when people connect, and I think social media is great for that. Am I doing the most on social media? Definitely not. I know there's so much more that you can do, but again, No, we haven't got the same 24 hours, right?
Literally, no, you are doing more than enough.
When we finish,
Posting every
when we
day.
finish, I'm gonna send you my friend's Instagram page because she's kind of the master at marketing kind of thing, kind of for businesses and
Okay.
things like that. So yeah.
Cool. No, thank you. But yeah, no, but honestly, it's amazing. I cannot believe in 8 months, like we sold over 1,000 candles. It's just, it's just
That is
insane.
wicked.
It's just insane, especially when I was so close at one point just giving it up. Like, I was like, this is ridiculous, it's not working, it's failing. And for me to really take my time out to do it, I needed it to be either the best or be on par with the best. And I genuinely believe, definitely at the latter, the Goodnight collection, the former, 100%.
A lot of people
1,000 in 8 months.
A
that
lot of
is
people are
fire.
asking though, because people have obviously
Fire,
I've
get it?
been,
Fire,
you know,
candles,
banging on
yeah.
about this since you first started
Katie is
it.
like my
Shut
PR.
up.
He is head of PR.
One second. Shut up.
So I'm like number
Shut
one
the hell up.
fan.
No.
But people will keep saying the same thing. They go, oh, you know, where's your friend, you know, get her marketing
That
from?
joke,
I'm like, well, she does
It's
most of it herself.
it's a good thing because you have to understand. Actually, listen.
Yeah, I'm happy
If you
to
believe
say,
in
ask her.
if you believe in your friend's brand, yeah, ultimately, yeah, you're gonna upsell the brand. It's when you don't.
Yeah.
Like, if Mark was still in his R&B phase or boy band thing from way back when,
I mean, I would
and
listen, but I don't know. I
and I
won't be
believe,
hardcore sharing.
and I believe, no, but if I believed in it,
What now?
I believed in it. I'm gonna repost it. That's shady as fuck, by the way.
Yeah.
That's shady as fuck. If I believe in it, I'm gonna do it. I have a lot of friends who make music. If I believe it, then
You support it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I would always support you.
No, you
That was a
won't.
joke.
Bad vibes, man.
Yeah, before we finish,
you
is
had shit
there
about that.
anything that you want to either ask very quickly, any of us, or anything that you've got launching apart from the Goodnight collection soon that you want to go with? Any sneak peek ideas?
Curry goat and nails.
Oh.
Does it take you that long to kind of come with a
We're
comeback?
gonna call
No.
him Dusty Springfield.
I always ask this question.
I welcome it all.
Like I always want to know what everyone's view is on success. So what does success mean to you?
It sucks. Too much stress. I guess I grew up.
Well, me and Mark are Jamaican,
Seeing you as
so
a
we don't
premium,
believe in
nah, my
success.
nuts big.
We want to prosper. We don't believe anyone should success. No, I'm joking.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm too sorry. For me, doing well in life is based on like being comfortable, getting to a position where you're content in where you are, but there's still a willingness to want to push on and do new things and learn new things. I think not being complacent in what you're doing. Like Mark knows me, and probably Kate is used to me, and always where like even for pod, I'm like no, this needs to be better. We need to do this. We need to do this. So I think it's kind of like the formula's there, but making sure that we don't rest on how good the last episode was.
On the
and can we make
laurels
the
of, yeah.
Can we make the next episode better? But that's my version of that word, Marcus.
On that word,
That word. You're like stupid.
Silly.
for me, it's just about feeling happy, feeling content, and feeling blessed. Like, you know, waking up and realizing that, you know, my life is all right. My life is good.
Waking up and realizing your age and you have the most.
And I still have a hairline.
I've ever seen in my life. Yeah,
Fuck's sake.
Mine,
Always sweet.
always.
sensational, bro.
Mine would be obviously in agreement with these two as well, but on the same.
Shock.
I knew it. Well, I can't finish what I'm gonna say.
You're talking about
But
success.
I'm talking about anyway.
That laugh.
Why have you got to laugh like a chick? Relax.
No, that's what.
Why your voice so
That's it. You
deep?
can't control it.
Because I can make it like that. Anyway,
Come on, Miss Piggy.
yeah, in addition, I would just basically say it sounds really cheesy, but just to be literally for me, to wake up every single day is a bit of success for me. Something so simple to that. Like everyone thinks success is something, oh, you're achieving, yeah, it's achieving goals and stuff. Oh, you're achieving the height of this and that. Mate, for me to get up out of bed, just sort myself out and do my job, that's a success for me. Or just doing something one better than I did the day before. So in terms of, you know, if it's anything to do with content for pod or anything in work, if I've done it better than I did the week before or the day before, that's success for me. Do you know what I mean? It's anything that you know you feel good about doing. But yeah, bunch of pussy holes.
You ain't got a frog in your throat, have you?
Potato shaped lemon, bro.
Let him talk.
What, he's Ermin, bro.
Yeah, I'm Ermin.
I'll keep eating the popcorn. But you know the tooth that's missing here, yeah? Don't make that one come out on the other side, bro.
Why are you dropping popcorn for?
You think Gabriel coming to clean up off your mess? You try.
I think success is it's not happiness, but it's a lot to do with happiness.
How happy you feel.
And how happy you feel. And how happy the things that you do in your life.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I saw her throw it.
She's moving dumb, bruv.
I saw her throw it. It was great. I think
How
it's
you
all
missing him
about...
out?
It's just about what makes you happy and how happy you are and the things that you do that make you happy. Yes.
That's true.
That's me.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
And that is a WRAP.
This has been episode 81 of the Different Strokes podcast. I want to firstly say thank you for Zen as well. Little goodie packages.
Thank you, Zem.
Everyone follow Zemk Cares. The link will be in the bio with Mark Cadia's and O's information. I've been Real Talk Reese. To my left has been Lord Baltimore.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, dear small, hello, that's me.
To his left has been the Queen of Rambling, Kay Rambles.
I didn't ramble today, but you know.
You did. Across from me has been Brown Rice.
Oh, yeah.
No drinks.
Across from me has been Brown Rice.
That makes me funny.
You should have a drink today.
And our special guest Zen. Be safe.
Thank you, Zem, for coming.
Have a
And
nice
thank you for the
week.
gift.
Appreciate it.
And blessings to everyone.
Peace and love.
Peace.